What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good morning and welcome to your Ethereum prediction, your Ethereum update for today. Not a lot has happened since the update yesterday, so basically what we'll be doing in this video, we'll be taking a look at what happened and what does that mean, because there are some important developments in like the statistics around Ethereum, which I wanted to share with you. So I do this daily. If you'd be interested in that, consider subscribing. But for now, let's dive right into it. So the most important thing I wanted to show you, and it's also very reflected in the price, I think. As you can see, we haven't moved a lot over the last 2 days, right? The 8th of October, since the start, we actually went down a little bit by like where we are right now, we're down 1.23%. Which for crypto is almost nothing, right? And we are reacting to this trend line, which is great. So there's at least some momentum and some things going on, but it's very quiet, and that's also reflected in the volume. Ethereum and Bitcoin are kind of in the same boat in this. Both have significantly lower volumes. Like 5.5 billion for Ethereum is a volume I think we haven't seen for months. It's really low at 3.4% of that market cap. That's just low, and I think it's anticipation. I think it's a little bit of silence before the storm. Next week we'll have inflation rate release from the United States. That's going to make the market move. But apart from that, I just think that the market is going to move a little bit more. But next week. But if you take a look at over the last 3 months, you can see volume right now at 5.5 billion. Well, take a look at this. I mean, we have seen volume around 6 billion, but 5.5 we actually haven't seen for 3 months, maybe even lower. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to look at all of this, but you can clearly see that we haven't hit this volume, maybe even, I don't know. It seemed like a very long time. I should have checked this before, but it could be that we were at the lowest volume over the last year, which is... even though I'm not too worried about it right now, it is kind of scary. All right. So as far as the analysis, I still think I believe in the technicals, right? And I still believe in a bullish October. So what I see is that you kind of are being squeezed right here. You can see a little bit of bearish momentum coming down, and you can see a very strong resistance level around 1350. But you can also see some more bullish momentum. You can see some higher lows, and I think those higher lows are going to win. So that doesn't mean that this trend line necessarily is going to be the one that pushes us up, but I do think that we can stay on top of like 1290. And then somewhere next week, I am expecting this move up to 1350. Break above that, and I'm still expecting that move up to 1400. I'm not sure that move to 1400 you should kind of forget about, maybe, because it all really depends on that inflation rate. I don't think we'll have a lot of movements today, so then all of these moves would need to happen in 3 days, right? Because Thursday we'll have those inflation rate numbers. Those are going to make the market move. So I'll post updates on what I expect from the inflation rate later. But for now, it's yeah. I mean, for the next 3 days, what I would expect is something like this, to be honest. So not a lot of movement, in anticipation of that inflation rate. We might have a break above 1360, but then inflation rate would kick in here. If it's higher than expected, we'll do something like this. If it's lower than expected, we'll do something like this, right? So more updates on that later, definitely in the daily Ethereum updates. But for now, that's my take on Ethereum. So if you do have any questions about it, let me know down in the comments. But for now, I'd like to thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Bye.